Hi, welcome to a quick walk around video for our Audi A1. It's a sport model, so it's got slightly more aggressive bumpers and styling throughout. It's in metallic black, 16-inch alloys. The alloys have a light amount of curbing marks around the outside, but are in generally very good condition. All the panels are nice and straight. I did see this in the dry yesterday. Obviously it's rained overnight, but there was nothing I could pick out yesterday worth mentioning, but I'll go around and show you as best I can with how it is now. So you've got the colour coded badges and twin exhausts there. Still get a fairly decent sized boot on the A1. Give you a sense of the size there. Don't come with a spare wheel, you get an inflation kit instead, which is there, and then there's your various tools there. The locking wheel nut is inside, I'll show that to you later on. As you can see, the rear and side windows have got tint as well. Right. Again, a few curb marks on those alloy wheels there, but body panels all nice and straight. Some aftermarket wind deflectors have been added to the front windows. And the front Audi logo has been colour coded as well. Really nice looking little car, this. Okay, we'll have a look inside now. I'll start in the back, being that it's a 3-door, we'll get that out of the way and then we can have a proper look in the front. So it's like it's mainly cloth with some leather inserts in here, so I guess we could call it part leather. You've got Isofix points for the 2 rear seats. It is just 2 rear seats as well, there is no centre seat belt, so it is a 4-seat car. You've got armrests, cubby holes and various speakers for the rear. Right, we'll move into the front now. So heated electric mirrors and electric windows. This is aftermarket, this isn't a factory fitted item, the carbon fibre, but it's been done quite nicely. Not peeling off or anything, it looks to be of a reasonable standard. So I'm going to leave that on there. If you wish to remove it, it's just like a standard vinyl wrap, so shouldn't leave a load of glue behind or anything. I'm going to leave it on there because I think it looks okay. That matches up with the steering wheel and the handbrake cover as well. So lighting controls there. There's your wipers and your lights and indicators. I'll get this. 96,229 miles. As you can see, the start stop is active, so that's all working okay. Take you through a couple of the menus on here. That's just your warnings. Let us know it's only got 40 miles worth of fuel in at the moment. That's your audio there, so that's trying to establish a Bluetooth connection. The other options there are DAB radio, FM, medium wave. That's your presets. Then you've got SD card, CD, AMI, which is a connection port that I'll show you in a minute, and then the Bluetooth that it was on when we started. And the far right hand menu is for your telephone when you've got that connected. It's a multi-function steering wheel, sports one. So that's how you control that menu that I was just going through then. And and over here is your volume controls. Now it has the nav button here, and it has a nav button here. As is the way with these Audi A1s, they all come with that, but you have to pay Audi to actually activate the sat-nav. So if I press the button here, navigation function has not yet been enabled, please contact your Audi dealer. They charge around £500 to activate the sat-nav and give you the SD card with the maps on, so that's your call if you want to do that, but there's nothing wrong with this. This is just how they all come out of the factory. It has the voice mode here, so once your phone's connected you can access your phone book, make calls and all that sort of stuff. It'll probably just say pardon.
Pardon?
You can't understand what I'm saying, so I'll cancel that off.
Would you like help?
No, I'd like you to stop. Right, we'll just ignore that and hope that it goes away. Right, where were we?
End.
End, sounds good. Right, there's the radio. This all doubles up onto that display as well, so anything you can see on here, that gives you a sort of shortened version of it in the middle of your dash as well. There's options about the car. You can change the different efficiency modes there. So that's your media, the AMI input and the Bluetooth. This is where you can pair up your telephone, nav if you have it installed, and then just general menu for the car itself. There's a button there should you wish to turn your stop start function off. So you've got a single slot CD player and then 2 SD card slots. That's so you can have one for music and one for the sat-nav maps. And you've got your heating and aircon controls down there, and just below that is your traction control, heated rear screen and drive select. If I press that, you can see the 3 modes there, depending on how you're trying to drive and how much fuel you're trying to save. You've got a 12-volt point under there, cup holders, and there's the locking wheel nut that I mentioned earlier. So they've put the carbon fibre wrap on the gear knob as well, so once you've got used to it, obviously you don't need to look at it each time and see where your gears are. The only thing to mention is reverse is push down and where first would be. Other than that, it's all standard stuff. As I said, the carbon fibre on the handbrake cover as well, and then you've got a little cubby hole down there. You've got some additional airbags, one over there for the passenger side and one's on the A pillar there. So there's the switch to turn off your front passenger airbag if you wish. That way you could carry a third car seat if you wanted to. And that is the AMI input that I mentioned earlier when we were going through the radio functions. You basically get a lead that goes in there and whichever connection you want on the other end, so either for your phone or an iPod. There's a ton of different leads available on eBay, or from the manufacturer if you're feeling flush, and that will charge as well. It's not just a sort of auxiliary input, it will charge the device as well. Audi manual. I've got all the service history and stuff in the office, so I'll picture that separately, but just letting you know that's there. Okay, I think I've covered everything I can see in here. If there's something I've missed though and you'd like me to pop out and check for you, please just phone up straight away and I'll run out and check. Or obviously you're welcome to come and view the car in person. Okay, thank you very much for watching.